Hi everyone, so for today's video we're doing an unboxing, and we're not only doing an unboxing, but I'm also going to do a whole face of one brand's makeup. And if you saw yesterday's video, you saw that I received my Yves Rocher order. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And I'm going to leave a timestamp in the description box below. So if you want to jump right into the try on part of this video, you can jump right there. But the first part of this video is going to be the unboxing. I'm going to show you everything I got. And let me say, I got a lot. So we're going to get started, and I'm starting to open the small box. Yes, I got 2 boxes. So let me open this one up. Ooh, oh, right. So starting off, we have a lot here. So first thing I'm seeing is the new line from Yves Rocher. It's a line with chamomile, so chamomile is really soothing. So if you have sensitive skin, this would be good for you. I have very sensitive and dry skin, so I really wanted to try this out. And this is the makeup removing cream, the cleansing cream. I've been wearing a lot of makeup nowadays, so I really wanted to try something to remove my makeup gently. And I also bought tons of hair care. So this is the nourishing line from Yves Rocher. Their shampoo don't have any silicones, they don't have any mineral oil, so it's quite good for the hair. So I have a shampoo and the conditioner with avocado, which is nourishing. Here we have the balm with jojoba, I don't know how to say this, but jojoba oil. I know that I got the shampoo as well. It might be in my other box, but this is really good for dry and damaged hair. Oh, I think this is the gift. Yeah, so Yves Rocher, whenever you buy something online or whenever you go to the stores, you always have like gifts with purchase. And with my purchases, I think I got this for free. So this is the White Botanical Eye Cream. This is really good to brighten the under eyes. So if you want something to really help pigmentation, if you have dark circles, this you can apply under your eyes, and it's really going to hydrate and boost the radiance of your under eye. And next, one of my holy grails is the L'Eau shampoo from Yves Rocher. But this one I've used for many years. I use it on days where I really don't want to strain my hair too much, because this is really going to wash the hair very gently. So this is their light and luminous loose powder. This I never tried on my face before. I know the finish of it because I've tried it on the back of my hand before and on clients. But this is just beautiful. It's a really nice loose powder you can apply all over your face, and it really gives back a nice shine and luminosity to the skin. And I also got a little mini gloss. I really love their glosses because they don't have a sticky like texture to it. It's made with cherry oil, so it's not going to be sticky. It's really just going to give a very natural shine. So this, I'm going to try it out. And something that I really wanted to try, it's their Life Proof eyeshadow. And this is a really creamy eyeshadow you can put all over your eye, and it's waterproof. So make sure you have a good makeup remover when you're using this. We also have a lip liner in a like brown shade. We also have the highlighter. Now the highlighter, if you want something very blinding, you're not going to like this one. This is a really nice highlight you can pretty much put all over the high points of the face, and it's going to give a very nice shine. It doesn't have any glitter. If you have mature skin and you're looking for a highlight, I would say go for this, because this one is a very subtle, very nice shine. Next, we have the bronzer, and we also have a little blush. I picked out a coral shade. So that's it for the first box. Okay, now this one is tightly packed. There's a lot in here. So I got cotton pads because we're quarantined and I really don't feel like going to the pharmacy getting those. And we have the shampoo to go with the conditioner. Here I'm also seeing, ooh, okay, I'm excited to try this. This is the micellar water from the new Yves Rocher line. So it's the chamomile sensitive line. Like I said, if you have sensitive skin, you should probably try this out. And I also got a little beauty blender or like beauty sponge. if you have sensitive skin and you want something to really wash your skin deeply, then you should probably pick something like this up, because a konjac sponge will really wash your face in depth. You're going to use your cleansing gel, put a little bit on the sponge, and you're really going to massage this all over your skin, and it's really going to wash your skin very deeply but very gently. Next, ooh, I'm really excited to try this. I never actually tried their eye makeup remover. This is a Yves Rocher bestseller. So you have the little blueberry formula with the oil, and blueberry is good for soothing, so for the eyes it's perfect. And I also bought my regular eyebrow pencil and my regular brow gel from them. And we have the little makeup remover glove. Now this I'm really excited to try because you saw I bought a lot of cotton pads. I want to try and be more like less wasteful. So I got this little glove. Oh, it's so soft. Remove my makeup. Oh, it's so soft. And I thought it was discontinued, but they still sell it online. So I'm really excited to remove my makeup tonight. Alright, so now we have everything. You really don't want to see the mess. Maybe I can show you with the mirror here. Can you see? Can you see the mess? There's so much stuff here. And we're going to get started with the full face of Yves Rocher makeup. Alright, so now we're back. I wetted my little beauty sponge and it really got larger. So we're going to start, and I wanted to try the micellar water from the new Sensitive line, just to make sure that my skin is clean. It feels nice. And I also wanted to try the eye cream in the White Botanical line. So like I said in my unboxing part, this is really good for brightening. It has licorice in it, which is good for hyperpigmentation. And the texture of this eye cream is really like liquidy, so it's not going to be thick under the eyes. So I'm just going to put a little bit. Alright, so this is blended out. I really like the finish of it. So next I'm going to take my trusty Purelight foundation. This is in the shade Rose 100. And this foundation I really like because it's a very natural finish. It's very serum-like. So if you're looking for something with a little bit of coverage and a very light texture, then this is the foundation to go for. And so far, this is looking very nice. So next, I'm going to grab their concealer. So this is new. It's their new luminous concealers. This concealer, I feel like, has a very medium coverage. It's not going to be full coverage, but it's really going to give a natural finish. And I would say be careful and buy a shade lighter, because this does oxidize a little bit, you'll see. And what's nice with this sponge is that I use the flat side of it to blend out my foundation, and you can use the little point to blend out your under eye area. And I'm also going to prime my eyelids with that concealer. This is looking nice. It doesn't have a lot of coverage, so I would say maybe if you want full coverage, you could do another layer. But in general, the finish is really natural. It's not matte, it's not too dewy. It's just like a nice in between. I might just put a little bit more because I have very dark circles, and I also have a little vein here that I like to hide. And this time I'm going to blend it with my finger just to see if I can get more coverage. Yeah, that definitely gave me more coverage. So it's really buildable. It is turning a little bit yellow on me. Okay, so far so good. And next I'm going to grab the loose powder in the shade Rose Universal, and I'm going to grab a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to put a little bit in the cap, and I'm going to start under my eyes. This is looking good so far. It did give me a little bit of a shine, but not too much. And next, I'm going to finish my complexion. I'm going to jump right into the bronzer. I'm using the shade hâle moyen. And with this, I'm going to take my Real Techniques blush brush. So I always like to use something a little bit more small, but still very fluffy, just to make the bronzer look very airbrushed. I'm going to dip into the bronzer, and I'm really generous. I'm just going in with this. Oh, this smells so good. I never noticed before, but I think it smells like Monoï. Oh my god, it smells amazing. Wow. So I'm going to put it on my temples, under my cheekbones, also on my neck. I can't get over this scent. It smells really good. I'm happy that I didn't take the doré shade because they have a darker one that's a little bit more orange. But this looks really nice. I'm also going to put some on my nose just to make it look like I went in the sun when we all know it's not true. Okay, I'm really happy with this bronzer. I think I found my new favorite bronzer. And it smells so good, so good. Okay, I need to stop because I'm going to look like a Oompa Loompa. Next, I'm going to try for the first time their blushes. I never tried those before. And it's in the shade 07. It's a very nice coral pink shade. And I'm going to take my blush brush. I'm really going to coat this and start packing it on my cheeks. I never noticed, but it has a little bit of shine to it. That's nice. And with blush, I always like to concentrate it on the apples of the cheek and then blend it out towards the temples. And I also like to bring it on top of the brow. So kind of in a C shape. And also across my nose. So next, this is the most exciting part for me. I'm going to try their highlighter. I never tried this on my face before. I did swatch it before, but I never put it on my cheeks. It doesn't have any glitters. It's a really like soft highlight. So let me see. Ooh, oh, wow, holy crap. So this I'm going to apply it the same way as the blush, but just a little bit higher. This looks amazing. I'm really impressed. I have a friend that she uses this all the time with like the BB cream from Yves Rocher. And every time like I saw her, I was like, your highlight is so nice looking. Like it's not glittery, it's just a really beautiful shine. And I need to stop because I'm going to look like a disco ball. Why didn't I ever try this before? I'm just going to move on because I am shocked. I'm going to do a little trick. So I always like to apply blush on my eyes. I feel like applying your blush on your eyes is just going to like tie the whole look together. It's really going to bring the warmth of your cheeks on your eyes. So I'm going to start and put a little bit of the brush with a fluffy brush all over my eyelids. And I'm also going to put a little bit of that bronzer on my eyelids. This is another trick. You could always use either your blush or your bronzer in your eye. In your eye, no. On your eyelids. I'm going to try the Life Proof eyeshadow stick. And this I'm going to put all over my mobile lid. And this is just going to give a very smoky effect. This is just a very nice like brown coppery shade. Alright, so now that I have that color on, I'm going to grab a little packing brush, like a fluffy denser brush, and I'm really going to blend the edges into the bronzer and blush we applied. I would say with those you really have to work fast because when they dry, they stay on, they're not going to move. So it's really good for long wear, but it's a little bit more difficult to blend out. And now that I have the shape that I want, I'm going to go back into the bronzer shade with a little bit more denser brush. This is actually from Yves Rocher. It's like a little blending brush that I got as a gift once. And I'm going to blend the edges with that further. But like I said, be very careful with those because they dry very fast. So when you apply it, blend it right away. Alright, so now that we have the shape on this side, I'm going to do the other one off camera and I'll be right back. Alright, so now I have the intensity and the shape that I want. And next I'm going to take the bronzer with the same little brush and I'm going to blend this all over my under eye just to give a little bit more of a smoky look. So I'm going to take my favorite mascara ever, and this is the Length Mascara 360, and I'm using the black shade, and I'm just going to coat my lashes with this. And I really love this mascara because it has a silicone brush, so it's really going to separate your lashes and make them very long. And I always like to add a second coat to give a little bit more volume. And now that we applied the mascara, I'm going to grab again the highlighter with a smaller compact brush. And I'm going to put this in my inner corners. And this is really going to allow our eyes to look bigger. It's really going to make them brighter and bigger. And next for my brows, I'm going to take my trusty brow pencil. I'm using the shade number 3. And I always like to make sure with the little spoolie to make sure that everything is nicely blended. And next, I like to take the brow mascara in the darker shade, so it's the shade number 3. And I like to put this all over my brows, and this is going to give dimension and texture to the hairs. So I'm going to take the lip line pencil in the shade 51 beige, and I'm just going to line my lips with this. I really like the texture of this lip pencil because it's not too creamy, but it's just enough to glide on the lips easily. But next, I'm going to take the little mini gloss. It's so cute. It's in the shade number 3, and I'm going to put this all over my lips. But yeah, this is it for the look. I really like it. I'm going to sum all the products up. I'm going to start with my favorite discoveries. So of course my favorite one is the highlight. This is amazing. It has a very nice shine. It doesn't have any glitter, so it's really going to give a very shine from within. If you have more mature skin, this is going to look good on you. And another product that I really liked discovering was their blushes. This blush doesn't have too much pigment. Whenever I apply a blush, I like to build it up. I don't like to, at the first swipe, have too much color and look like a clown. So I really just like that it was very buildable. Same thing for the bronzer. This shade is just amazing. It's not too yellow, it's not too gray. It's a really nice in between, and it just smells amazing, like summer. Next, I would say my favorite discovery is the sponge. I don't think I'm going to spend $26 on a beauty blender yet. This is only $10. It really blended out my foundation and my concealer well, and it gave a very natural finish. The concealer, like I said, it's a really buildable coverage. It has a very natural finish. I would say pick a shade lighter than you would think because it does oxidize. The powder, I really liked it. I think I would have to use it more often to see how it would wear, but it really had a nice finish. Then we have the mascara. This, everyone and their mothers should grab this. This is amazing. I've been using this for years. Same goes with the brow mascara and the eyebrow pencil because they're really good and not expensive. For the Life Proof eye pencil thing, this is good. I would say be careful because it really dries fast. So when you apply it, start blending. Next, we also have the lip liner. I really liked it. It's not too creamy, not too stiff. It's a really good in between so that it glides on the lips. And the next, what do we have? The gloss, like I said in the beginning, I really like it because it's not a sticky gloss. Yeah, I think that's it. yeah, this is pretty much it. I hope you like this video. I had a lot of fun doing this video because I'm a fan of Yves Rocher. I've used their item for so long, but I never tried like classic items. So I'm really excited to put these to the test more and wear them more often. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a like. And if you already know the brand, or if it's the first time you've heard of the Yves Rocher brand, I'm curious to know, so leave a comment below. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.